Hi, girls. How have you been?
Hi, good, thank you.
Hi, really, really fine.
Oh, that's great. How about you, Gisela?
Great, thank you. The other day I was remembering that day that I got to my admission exam results, and for me, it was one of the most exciting days of my life.
What if you tell us more about what happened that day?
I clearly remember it was July of 2020, and I had been preparing for the exam for almost a year. It was a very difficult and stressful process, but it was worth it in the end. I remember the day the results come out, I woke up feeling very nervous. It was, sorry, it was morning was a very busy morning because I had to my high school to pick up to my papers, but it was very happy to see my friends again after a month of quarantine. I spent a few hours with them at school, and then I finally got back to my house. At this moment of the day, I feel more nervous and frustrated. When I arrived at my house, I got there ready because we were having a lunch at my grandpa's house. Once we finished, we went to back to our home, and it was getting late. The time of the result to come was getting closer. At 11 p.m., I checked the website university, but it was frozen because a lot of people were trying to get in to check their results. After waiting for an hour, I finally got in. I was very nervous, but my surprise, I had passed. My family phoned until the next day, and they congratulated me.
Wow, that's a great story. And what was your friend's reaction when they found out you got in?
They got really happy and congratulated me. They even posted my result on their social media.
Did you expect it to get in?
No,
Why?
because there were lots of candidates, and I didn't feel really confident.
Well, but the good thing is that you actually passed. And I'm very happy that you had a really exciting 2020, but 2020 was a very tragic year for me. And as we all know, 2020 was a horrible year since the first day. And I had a very frightening experience at the beginning of it. So I was at school, and while I was in class, I felt very anxious and I just wanted to get out to take a breath of fresh air. So I asked for permission to go to the restroom. And as I stepped out, the atmosphere was so quiet and silent until my friend's boyfriend came to me running so fast that he didn't even say hello. He just entered to the classroom desperately. It was weird, yeah, but I just kept walking. And once I was in the bathroom, I washed my face, I sat for a while, and just waited to relax a little bit. And then when I was ready, I got out just to see that many parents had appeared in the background. They were walking down the aisles of the high school, and even one of them was speaking with the headmaster. I thought it was weird, and I felt really anxious that I didn't knew what was going on. But I kept walking, and as I stepped in the classroom, I see everyone just gathered around with worried faces. At this moment, I knew that something was wrong, so I just asked what had happened. In this moment, my friend's boyfriend looks at me and tells me the awful news that a kid in the other campus of our school had started a shooting, and one of our teachers was dead. And at this moment, I just froze. My eyes started watering. I couldn't believe it. I felt really sad and afraid that it could have been someone that I knew and someone that I loved. And after that, everything is so blurry to me. But I remember that I got to my house safe and sound. And after that, I just prayed that everything got better.
But what did the school do after the tragedy? Did they give you like a talk or a day off?
Yeah, actually, they did. They got a group of great psychologists for the kids that had a closer experience with the incident, and they didn't go to school like for a week because of the talks. Yeah.
Well, I'm so sorry you had to pass that bad thing. I'm really sorry, but I'm really glad you are here with us. Nothing happened to you. And well, I don't want you to feel sad after hearing this, so I'm going to tell you a story that happened to me, and I think it is really funny. And a kind of tragedy, but a funny tragedy. Well, 4 years ago, I had a boyfriend, and I know I was young to have a boyfriend, but it was nothing that formal. Well, I met him when I was training Taekwondo. He was a friend of my cousin. In fact, it was through my cousin that I entered to the world of martial arts. And well, I liked him since I met him, and I don't know why, but well, I've always been very shy, so I always deny it. Like someone asked me, "Do you like him?" I always said no. And well, some time after meeting him, we went to a tournament in Parras, and well, everything started practically there. The hotel where we were staying was really close to a kind of small forest, and we went for a walk. We bought some food, and also the whole group went to a fair, to a community center, and some other places. It was really, really good. And when we came back to the hotel, the girls and boys gathered in a room to play and talk and things like that. And I mean, both of us just got away from them, like some meters, in like in the corner. Well, we didn't go out of the hotel, and we wanted to talk a little bit. And well, meanwhile, he asked me if I like him, and I said no because I didn't want him to know. He was really weird. I need to say he was really weird. But well, I got really nervous because he told me, "Oh, that's sad because I do like you." And I didn't say anything. I didn't believe him. But well, then he told me that he wanted to talk to me for a long time before because he already knew me. And I said, like, yes, of course you knew me. I'm your best friend's cousin. But he told me, no, I knew you so much before meeting your cousin. And well, it is important to say that he's 2 years older than me, and he used to study in the same elementary school than me. And well, here's the story. When I was in sixth grade of elementary school, they selected me to join to the escort, and I was left as the flag beater, the one who carries the flag. And one day in honors, an important day was commemorated, and I was, well, the flag beater. And the point is that in the civic choir was covered by a roof, like in normal Mexican elementary school. And at the corner where we obviously had a turn, the surgeon took a really, really long time to give the order to turn. And when we turned, we were really far from where we should be, and the flag caught on a hook on the roof in the choir. So he told me something like, "Aren't you the girl who got the flag pinned at honors 1 year ago?" And I just started laughing because I didn't know how to react. I wanted to die, and I was shocked because for my good and excellent luck, even when he didn't study there anymore, he went to the school to live one of his little cousins, and he stayed there to see her at the honors. And evidently, he saw one of my biggest years in life.
That's a really funny story. And did you ever tell him you also liked him?
Yes, I told him after the journey, and we started dating, but it didn't work. That's everything I'm gonna say.
Well, that's good. I'm also going to share with you guys a very challenging experience for me. And to start with this story, I'm going to tell you that moving from one place to another allows you to experience many new aspects of life. However, in my case, moving from one country to another was a really like a life-changing experience. So, when I was in middle school, I had to move away from my family and friends for the first time because my dad got this new job in Dallas, Texas, and I was only 12 at the time. So I was like really, really small to move out. And I was really excited but nervous at the same time because I barely knew English and I was technically moving to a country where I needed to speak English 24/7, you know? So when I first arrived, I obviously missed my family and friends a lot, But I also trusted myself that I will adapt anyway in the country and meet new people and etc. So at first, I will be quiet most of the time because I was scared that people will make fun of me. And at one point, I felt like it was my weakness and I felt like it was holding me back from expressing myself. So I started working hard on my English and tried to find some interesting activities, such as joining the soccer team. And that's basically how I started to make a bunch of new friends and meeting new people. And this is how day by day I was beginning to leave my fears behind, and I was absolutely proud of it. So, from this experience, I learned that you have to leave your comfort zone in order to learn new things. You just need to get out of there. So, at first, it was really scary for me, but at the end, I knew it was totally worth it.
Wow. Do you still have contact with your friends from there?
Sadly, not all of them, but most of them, yes. We usually make FaceTime. Yeah, it's nice. It was really, really nice talking to you guys. I missed you.
Yeah, I'm glad to see you all.
Me too. Thank you. Thank you for the stories.
Well, bye.
Bye. See ya.
Thank you.